right, guys, well, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a pretty long time now, and that is get a new daily driver. So this is my new to me 2004 Audi A4 3.0. This is the naturally aspirated 3-liter V6. This is the B6 generation, and I think it has the Ultra Sport kit on it. At least the front bumper definitely is Ultra Sport. As you'll see in the B-roll, it's very rough, it's very dirty. So the goal for today is to get it cleaned up inside and out. I do want to do a light polish on it, get some wax on it. The paint is very rough. It seems like it hasn't been protected, waxed, or have any kind of coating in, I don't know, maybe a decade. But I do think that it's something that I can put some of my time, elbow grease, and energy into, and some money, and make it my own, right? So the main thing that we want to focus on today is going to be getting it cleaned up. I want to get all 4 wheels off, get those thoroughly cleaned, as well as the interior. Previous owner was definitely a cigarette smoker, definitely had a dog. So we want to get as much of that previous owner's presence out of the car. So let's get started. All right, and just like that, we are completely up on jack stands, wheels off. The wheels are disgusting. Completely pitted with brake dust and just road grime. This one was the driver's side rear. This actually is probably the worst one in terms of the wheel condition. It's just like completely caked up, years of brake dust, and I don't know what kind of road grime. And there's actually one that is pretty much completely bald. This one, as you can see, there's almost nothing. But we will be getting new tires soon, and by soon I mean today. But let me just take you guys around and show you just how disgusting this vehicle is and how much it's in need of some TLC and maintenance. You see here, tie rod end is shot, right? Super dirty, everything is filthy. Looks like it needs a new axle. Pad life is pretty good. I'm thinking previous owner just pad slapped it before selling it, but just grimy, filthy, dirty everywhere. Oil, missing the front lower cover. Just, I mean, look at this. And I do know that the vehicle spent some time in Minnesota, and it must have been a Minnesota winter because we have surface rust. So one of the things I'll be looking at is new rotors. But I mean, just look at how dirty this thing is. Everywhere. Just filthy. So we're going to be working to improve that. Give the paint some love, give the underbody some love, definitely give the wheels some love, new tires, and see if we can't revitalize this. So I was gonna spare you guys the boredom of showing you, me washing each wheel well at a time, but this one is just so incredibly dirty. I gotta show you this one. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. But you know, it all just means that once we really start making some progress on this car, it'll be that much more satisfying. Look at that, look at that. This thing needs suspension all around. It needs everything. Needs love, time, money. Looks like this fender liner is torn. Why? I don't know. What the previous owner was doing, I don't know. Why I bought this car, I don't know. But we have it. And now we will do our best to at least make it better than when we got it. That's what it's all about. Gradual improvement of all things. Oh yeah. Insane difference. Insane difference. A little more degreaser. A little more iron remover. A little more Brillo. And I'm not really too worried about the finish on these wheels, especially not the barrels. And well, actually not the faces either. They do need to be completely refinished, but I'd like for them to be cleaner, especially with wheels with faces this open. You can't see the barrels from the front, so clean barrels always make for just a cleaner overall look to your wheels. You can't have a clean car without clean wheels. So we're gonna do our best to get in here and get off as much of this junk as possible. And I'm using my little Honda Fit here as a wheel cleaning stand. Shout out to Honda Fit. Anyone that has one knows they're great cars, super practical, great on gas, can fit almost anything. I mean, I've fit 2 sets of wheels and tires in that car. Never complains, never needs much. So these still aren't great, but they are much better than they started out, and certainly good enough for me to feel comfortable with moving on to the next wheels. So this is the face. They've got several scratches. Somebody really didn't take care while parking. You know, behind the center caps is super dirty. So let's take care of that right now, actually. Alright, so wheels are much cleaner now, inside and out, except this one. This one's cleaner on the out, but not so much on the in, but whatever. And now, after all that, we can actually get around to washing the car. We spent all that time doing suspension components, well, really just inside each wheel well. So now we can actually get to this terrible, crusty, dingy, somewhat faded and neglected paint. This is the moment I've really been waiting for. Really want to see how this paint cleans up. Also going to be doing a little bit of polishing on it, just a test area, just to see if there is some hope for it. So let's get started. So tire guy just hit me up, said he's ready to go. So let's get the A4 wheels loaded up into the fit, and then let's get over there and get some new tires. All right, so we just left from getting the tires mounted on the wheels, as you can see. So huge shout out to Junior's Tires and Wheel here in Garden Grove. Great service, great people. I really appreciate you guys. Bro, I just realized I still got my gloves on from when I was working. People probably think I'm a fucking maniac or something, just driving around with latex gloves on. Like, what's wrong with me? But right now we headed back to the dojo so we can get these tires mounted back onto the car and continue with rejuvenating this A4. All right, so we're back at the dojo, which really is just my fiance's job. But we back and we got it available for us to do some work. So let's go ahead and get these tires and wheels out of the fit, mounted onto the Audi, get it back down, and continue with bringing this thing back to life as much as we can. I know some people are gonna have some things to say because I didn't go with new tires, you know. Oh, you went with used tires. I guess now I'm gonna have a blowout on the freeway, and you know things are gonna be catastrophic. It'll be fine. Guess what? Once new tires go on the road, they're used also. These tires are 2 years old. Good years. I'm not too worried about it. Not to mention, like I said earlier in the video, I don't even know if I'm going to be keeping this car. So I certainly wasn't going to invest in brand new tires and spend several hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, just to get some tires for a vehicle that I may not be keeping. What is this? What's going on here? What do you want? Where's your home? There it is. All right. As if it were studs, my life would be a lot easier right now. Oh my God, what do you want? Go to your home. Ain't you good for your home? Oh my God. Just go there. Go right there. Just don't move. Just go there, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my God. Cut. Cut. God. Finally got it. You almost had me. You almost had me. Always in a star pattern, kids. Hand tight, nice and snug. Let's move to the next side. So I'd like to do something about this paint. Mentioned earlier in the video, it is very rough. It seems like the previous owner hasn't washed or definitely not waxed or protected it in any way for the past several years. So it's very, I don't know any other way to put it, but it's very like dry. It doesn't have any like moisture to it. I don't know. It's not protected. It hasn't been waxed. It doesn't have any kind of water repelling properties, and it is, at least it was very contaminated. So it's less contaminated now that I've washed it. I went over it with the clay mitt, and it is completely stripped of any protection that it may have even remotely had. So right now what I want to do is throw on a microfiber polishing pad with some cutting compound and find a test spot that we can tackle and see how good we can get this paint to look. So to aid in this process, I brought just about everything that I could think of. I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at this, bunch of little scrubby pads for the interior, some leather conditioner. I brought Meguiar's Gold Class Carnauba wax. Of course, my 5-inch DA, masking tape so that we can do a 50-50 line, some ultimate compound, some ultimate polish, drill with drill brushes again for the interior. We're going to do everything that we can to get this paint looking as good as we can. And for the test spot, I think we'll use somewhere in this area. The hood takes a lot of abuse. It is one of the vertical panels, so it gets any fallout from the atmosphere, you know. It catches any of the abuse from the road. So if there's anywhere that we can see a noticeable difference, it'll be here. I think this is going to be one of the worst areas of the car. I mean, outside of the front bumper, of course. Fenders are usually pretty easy. They're a vertical panel. Same with doors. So I figure I want to try a small area here on the hood, and then if that works out, then we'll continue with the hood. And if we have time, then I also want to progress to the trunk. But I figure if there's anywhere that's bad that we can see some improvement, it'll be right here. So here is our 50-50 line. That is 2 passes with the microfiber cutting pad and Meguiar's cutting compound, and 2 passes with the yellow polishing pad with Meguiar's polish. So pretty big difference between the two. Try and bring you guys in, but I mean, that's a huge difference, right? And mind you, this car was just washed. So I think we'll keep going with this process. Again, we're not chasing perfection, we're just chasing some progress. We just want to make it better. So yeah, I'll go ahead and continue doing the rest of the hood.
damn it.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Guys, finally, it took all day, but we finally got it finished. New tires, washed, decontaminated, compound and polished. Fresh layer of carnauba wax. That's right, kept it old school, went carnauba. Haven't decided if I'm gonna put the amount of effort that it takes to ceramic coat it, but it's looking a lot better. If you guys watch earlier in the video, you'll see how crusty and dusty the paint was, and now it's a lot more clear. I mean, just look at that reflection. It's a lot better now. Wheels are better. Still got to get these fog light covers, but it's on its way. But I mean, the paint is just looking much better. So much more clear. So much cleaner. So we didn't just focus our efforts on the outside. Actually took care of the interior as well. My fiance did a amazing job on the interior. Carpets are shampooed, seats have been thoroughly cleaned and conditioned. There was a ton of just crud all up in here. I think I'm gonna be replacing the HVAC control unit, but it was a mess in here, guys, and now it is so much better. It smells so much better. It's just a nicer place to spend time. You know, the design of the interior, I'm really not mad at all. It's a pretty nice design. I like the seats. I like the quality of the leather. It's pretty comfortable for the size, but this one, the previous owner really just didn't take very good care of it. So we've got to pick up where they left off and do this car some justice. So like I said, really good job on the cleaning and conditioning of the seats, as well as the door panels, the dash. I mean, we went through it all, guys. And now it's just such a better feeling and smelling car. So like I said, we're gonna get these fog light covers in pretty soon. Another thing that I'm looking to do is change out the stock mirrors for the S4 aluminum ones, and I'll probably go with the honeycomb grills as well. So I'll probably do the honeycomb grill and the honeycomb fog light covers as well. So, but yeah, like I said, guys, really not a bad little car. Nice power from the V6 3.0. It does still need some love. It does need a evap purge solenoid. Just got it in the mail actually, so I'll be throwing that in tomorrow. But yeah, not a bad little car.